Okay, my name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. This is not my final video of the day, but it's my final video until later because I have to go get my niece off the bus, and it's been a hard adventure, and I had to go through some videos and refine the video that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to do that, and if I'm lucky, the video that I don't want to show you, it's going to pop up too, but I'm not going to press the play button. I'm going to show you the video that you can watch that I was talking about on the video before this video. So I deleted it because it pissed me off, because it disgusted me to have a Native American actually support Donald Trump after all the shit that he's done to Native American tribes since 1993, since this whole Standing Rock issue. And maybe she's elderly and doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and how Trump just really can't stand Native American people. And I don't hate anyone who supports Trump. Let me clarify that. I don't have the reason to hate you because you have the right to your opinion. Alright? And I have the right to mine. But I will tell you this. In light of all this bullshit that has been going on since he's got into the office, you have Native American tribes that have suffered because of a pipeline that no one seems to give a damn about the tribal people, the tribal land, the people who were here first. Now, my ancestors aren't Lakota, they're Cherokee. However, that does not change the fact that Native Americans are Native Americans. And what affects one tribe will eventually affect all tribes. And yes, I got that from a black man named Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So here's to that. So watch it and pay attention.
And what else? You guys have killed all the Indians. Everywhere I go, I don't see Indians eating at the restaurant. I see white people. Everywhere I go, I see white people. You see no Indians. You guys are killers. You guys are terrorists. That sounds like a racist comment.
It was definitely a racist comment.
You don't like Hitler. You guys like Hitler. You guys kill everybody. You guys think you belong in Iraq? You guys think
Hitler don't like Stalin, don't like Mao.
ignorant people. I'm talking ignorant people. Sorry, not like them. Thank you.
See that little square down there? It says Native American destroys Trump protests. This video is a complete lie. Right over there. With that Native American lady with the blue turquoise on. Down in the left corner. She'll be on this side. Right there. That's the next video. And I'm not going to play that because it totally screwed me out. In this video, this lady isn't a very peaceful protester, but she's still a Native American, and she makes a good point.
It's up to you. Hey, how are you?
You guys should, I agree. You guys should be deported. You guys should go back to Europe. Go get your citizenship. Sitting Bull? No. Sitting Bull didn't get your citizenship.
When the city police come here, we're going to ask them to remove
you. Yeah, correct. Until then, I'll stay out here and say what I gotta say.
You haven't come on yet? No, I don't. But she told me I didn't mean it. She said the city police and stuff. She mailed it, but it didn't. She didn't get it. Okay.
You guys want to tax Indians? Scammers. Straight scammers. White people are scammers.
Board games.
And you don't say, count how many white people you see compared to how many Indians you see. Count. Excuse me. Yeah, we have over. No. Yes. I'm going to. That's fine.
I gotta say something that's gonna piss all of y'all off in a minute. And it's not so much as racially motivated on what I'm gonna say, but it's more racially fact. And again, I like to keep things 1,000, and I'm gonna say this, and I've said this in the videos before, and I'll say it in this video, and you aren't gonna like it, and I respect your opinion, and I don't care if you don't care. It only has like a couple of seconds left. 50 seconds. I'm gonna wait for the video to finish first. So I glue my dog tags on. Because history is covered in mysteries of shades of gray, blood, blue, and red.
It's Spain. We're in Spain.
Why did you guys come over here to America in the first place? Because you guys were sick and poor. That's why. You didn't handle your own country. You guys had to come to America, wipe out the Indians. Genocide.
Okay, we're going to pause this in a second. Okay, so where that square is, this lady, this title is totally misleading. It says Native American destroys Trump protests. But when you play this video, it is nowhere near a destruction. It's more of an acceptance of a Trump protest. Now, this guy's Ola Lakota. And President versus Nebraska State Police. Alright, so we're not going to go into any of that. But I am going to go and drop this little one-time thing that everyone needs to know. Alright? And I say this because it is 1,000% the truth. Alright? Now here's the thing. For all you people who have no idea about Native American tribes, so you need to know that South American Indians are also Native Americans. South American Indians start with Mexican tribes on down. Mexican tribes are also from the Mayan, Incan, and Aztec venue of Native Americans. Now, they don't want you guys to know this because 1924, when the Native American Act was passed, they put a catch clause in it. And the catch clause states, and you guys can Google this, Native American citizenship is only given to Native Americans born on Native American soil called America. So, if you're in the First Nation and you're in Canada, although you are a Native American, you don't have Native American or American citizenship. Or at least not for the American section. Now, Canada's rule on that is totally different, but America's rule is that if you are a Native American, so if you're an Eskimo, but you weren't born in Alaska, you were born in Iceland, you're now counted as a Native American. If you are an Aztec, an Incan, or a Mayan, and you were born anywhere from Mexico to South America, although you bloodly are Native American, you do not have American citizenship, even though this land was their land and every other tribal land before non-Native Americans arrived here. But we aren't allowed to know this because, and you can fact check this fucking thing, if things were the way they were before America was discovered by Europeans, things would be a lot different. Now, in this video over here, this guy spouts a whole bunch of truth. Haven't watched this one. Have watched this one. He spouts a whole lot of truth. And he's a Mexican. But he's also a Native American. And, you know, you can go through all these things if you want. And one day I intend to. Let you know. Red American, Black American story. Afro-Native American identity. Okay, so I kind of understand what they're going through because I'm multicultural. And then you have Marlon Brando and his depiction of the treatment of the Native Americans. It's a good video. It's on. He was on Oprah when he did that. You should probably check that out. And you have First Nations Lakota people, and you should check that out too. And I will probably check that out later. But here's the thing: Native Americans are Asian. Native Americans discovered America 1,000+ years before the Europeans came over. And if you want, you can debate with everyone else about the Chinaman that found America before the Europeans found the America because he got lost at sea. And you can argue about how Kamehameha was actually Japanese and found Hawaii. And then when Hawaii became part of the Americans before they got the goddamn bomb dropped on them by Japanese people, you know, we are a nation, let me rephrase that. We are a world that has been at war since the dawn of time, and most of it is a pissing contest about who has a bigger dick and who can piss the others. But when it comes down to things like with President Trump and how he has treated the Native Americans, that's the main reason why I can't stand him, is because of the whole Standing Rock thing. Had he honored his word and said that he had nothing to do with Standing Rock and that he wasn't going to touch it and that he was going to stay away from that, and if he had done that, I'd have been in his pocket, because then I would have had some respect for him. But when that came up, I started looking into Donald Trump, and I was like, okay, hold on. This dude had something going on back when I was in high school about Native American tribes. And when I found it, I was like, okay, that's kind of fucked up. I put that video on my page, and I put more of it on there. And then, people are like, well, Donald Trump this, did, and then that little one with that square, with that Native American lady that totally supports this asshole. I'm like, okay, so whoever titled that did that as a misleading, so some ass troll like me would find it and record it, because I don't support Donald Trump, because I do support the Native American rights and Native American heritage and things. That this is why they put that title that way. So you have to be careful what you copy and redo, because some titles are totally misleading, some pictures are totally misleading, and those things can make you script your video, which is why I deleted it, because I watched the video and I was like, I probably should have pre-screened it before I watched it, but I didn't, because I seen a Native American lady on there, and I read a title that stated, Native American destroys Trump protests. Now, not that she jumped up and went on the warpath, which I thought she probably was going to do, because she looked like the type that had that fire in her eyes with the tomahawk, and she's going to run around and stomp shit up. No, that was as far from the truth as possible. She completely endorsed him. She completely supported him. And I'm not going to put anything up there that kind of supports this guy if I can help it. Which is why I deleted that last video that I made. So for now, because I have to go get my niece off the bus, this is my last video. And deep down, because a lot of people that know Trump, like Kwame and whatever the black chick name is from The Apprentice, well, he's not a racist, blah, blah, blah. Let me explain something to you. You only know him in a professional setting. Did you not watch the campaign on how he talked racist and sexist towards women and Native Americans and a couple of black people who support him and all this other stuff? And then there was this video that I found with this homeless lady who's been living in a Trump tower for the last 4 years, and I'm thinking to myself, bullshit. Donald Trump just bought Kluge's land down here in Virginia not too long ago. I don't think if he's fired anybody, or whatever the deal is with that. But here's the thing. If this lady's been living in Trump Towers for the last 4 years, why did she only come out when people started calling him a racist? Why wasn't she on the campaign trail with the elderly people travel the campaign trail all the time? It's not like they have anything else to do because they're past the retirement age. So, again, bullshit. It doesn't take much to get people in your pocket. Money talks. I can even be sold out. Not to Donald Trump, but I can be sold out. If someone was to offer me an acting job tomorrow and promise me that it would be a job that would never ever end and I could work and enjoy my movie career, then yeah, I'll sell out because I like to eat. And you may call it a sellout, but honestly, let's keep that shit real. If NARF offered me a job to make commercials for NARF for the Native American Rights Fund, I'll take that. Why? Because I'm part Cherokee. Now, if someone like Trump offered me a job to be PR and try to fix the clusterfuck that is him, I wouldn't take that, because here's the thing about the truth. You can't undo truth. It's just that simple. You can't undo the truth. Once the truth comes out, it's out. And the thing about the truth is that it always comes out. It's going to take a little bit more crazy for this asshole to be impeached. And when it happens, I want to be like this. Not like this. And the thing is, you guys are probably really going to hate me because I can't stand Donald Trump. Well, here's the thing. Alright. He says a lot of asinine things. He doesn't think before he tweets. He doesn't think before he speaks. And after the Pocahontas thing, I don't give a damn who you are. You may not have one red drop of Native American blood in you. He fucked up. Alright? Totally uncalled for. It's bad enough that they were in front of a poster, a picture of Andrew Jackson, who's responsible solely for the Trail of Tears. But then he throws a stab at Elizabeth Warren for either being or not being Native American. And then prior to the campaign, as you see in one of my videos I posted up with him and the lawyer Gyasi Ross, of how many times he's used Pocahontas as a personal stab. Well, here's the thing. I'm not Powhatan. I'm Cherokee. And Powhatan, Cherokee, Seminole, Creek, Blackfoot, Tappahannock, Rappahannock, all of these tribes are up and down the eastern seaboard, all the way up to the Manhattan Indians and the Manhattan Indians and the Connecticut tribes and all these other things. They did exist. And for him to insult one tribe is to insult all tribes. And the Standing Rock thing, that was like the major kick in the ass. And then to turn around and say something about Pocahontas to the Navajo is the ultimate kick to the nuts and a slap in the face and just turning the knife, or what he would probably use their own tomahawk against them, is just fucking revolting. And you guys think I'm angry because of this? Oh, I'm fucking beyond angered. But the fact that I can't do anything about it is just the whole concept outside of my First Amendment right is freedom of speech. So I'm going to exercise my First Amendment right. And as a vet and a person who's of Cherokee descent, first off, let's get your facts right. Pocahontas is a Powhatan princess. She is a most honored hero to the Native American tribes. Just like if you're an Apache and you don't honor Geronimo for making a stand, then you should probably be ashamed of yourself. Swanto was supposed to be the father of Thanksgiving, but when you learn out the truth about Thanksgiving, you're like, well, goddamn, Swanto, you fucked up. Sacagawea was the guiding hero that helped, unfortunately, Lewis and Clark discover the West Coast safely. But we aren't recognized for those things. Our Sacagawea statue here in Charlottesville, Virginia, and I'm ending on this, she's kneeling behind them when she should be standing in front of them, proud, not kneeling like a little cowardly dog. No one's protested that statue. Except Big Bear when he came here. But they haven't changed the statue. No one's died over that statue, thank God. Secondly, Sacagawea's husband wasn't even included in the statue. Now, I can't do anything about it, but it would be great if you have Sacagawea standing, maybe had a little eagle on her shoulder, because she was known as the bird woman. You know, maybe a crow, an eagle, something. Both of those have significance in tribal law. And you can have her standing, pointing this way. And then you can have Lewis like this, and Clark like this, and her husband behind both of them, like this, in a monster muscle pose. You know, something to make a difference. I will make a second video about this when I get back, provided I don't forget what the subject matter was. In fact, I will make a separate video about the Native American statues in Virginia. Period. Thank you for watching. This is Comfort Habit number 2.